What's up, everybody? It's your boy Oaf Dog. There's been a lot of stuff happen over the past week. Obviously, everybody has the news and the internet, so I imagine you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have had religion in my family my entire life. My dad's side of the family is extremely religious. Got two aunts that are pastors at churches. One of them's passed now, but I don't know. Growing up, I had a lot of mixed feelings about religion, and never really understood everything. And instead of taking the opportunity to learn more, I chose to do my own thing, figure it out on my own, and I pretty much just went by one rule, and that was the golden rule: do unto others as you had them do unto you. And so that's the way I've always lived my life, was just trying to do unto others as I'd have them do unto me. I think that's pretty much a standard for everybody's way of living. It should be. I want people to love me and accept me for who I am. I try to do that for everybody, and I've never really had any issues. Of course, there's always going to be people that don't agree with you, and you don't agree with them. You can each go your separate ways or come to some kind of compromise, but usually it can be handled with dialogue. And I just don't see where somebody's opinions should lead to death. And in all the videos that I watched from Charlie Kirk, they all taught me about Christianity, about love and faith, and just wanting us all to be one cohesive unit, just trying to live and prosper in this world, instead of all the hate coming from every angle about race, religion, sexuality, all this stuff. I mean, it's just, most people aren't concerned with what you do in your own household, but when you bring it out into the real world and you show your true colors, it becomes very obvious. And after this incident, it has become extremely obvious in some cases of how some people feel, and it's disheartening. It's very disheartening. I can't see celebrating that. I can't see it. I mean, he had his beliefs. In all the videos that I watched, like I said, he taught me about love and faith. So he actually turned me back in to the Christian faith, where I was lost for so long. I mean, I saw so many signs over the past week leading up to Charlie's death and the week after that was just undeniable to me. And I could no longer deny it or act like it wasn't there. I mean, they were slapping me in the face. It was so obvious. I think the most obvious one was, I've actually got a video of it. I plan on posting it at some point, but the day after Charlie was assassinated, I went out for a ride and to run some errands, and when I got back, I wanted to record a video for myself to just get some stuff off my chest and just get it out there into the world, or not even into the world, just get it out in the open and speak it. And so I did, and I felt cleansed afterwards. And as soon as that happened, I turned off the video, and this little bird just come out of nowhere and started trying to, crazily trying to get into the car. It just kept smacking into the window, just like bam, bam, bam. I was like, what is that? And I turned around and looked, and this bird, he was trying so hard to get inside the car. I mean, it was unbelievable. And so I told myself before that, but especially on that day, I told myself I'm for sure going to church on this Sunday. And I had been invited by a friend of mine to go to a friend day at a church. And I went with her, and I get there, and everybody's just real nice and real loving and accepting, and it's friend day, so they're going to be extraordinarily extra, so I knew that going in there. But we get there, and the preacher comes out, and he starts talking, and da-da-da-da-da, and then they bring up the choir, and they sing their beautiful hymns, and then the lady walks, one of the ladies walks across the stage, and she starts telling a story about how she had this hawk that was flying around her house. You see where this is going, right? She had this hawk that was flying around her house, and she hadn't seen it in a while. And then one day, the day after, I guess the same day I recorded my video, she comes outside and she goes to go for a ride to go run some errands, I guess, I reckon. And she said she looked up at the top of a light pole that was in her yard, and there was the hawk sitting on top of the pole. And she said she couldn't believe it. And she looked up, and it was almost like it nodded at her in acknowledgement. You know, like, oh yeah, it's me. And so imagine how I felt sitting in the pew, hearing that. Oh man, my heart was beating so fast I just could not believe it. I mean, like signs upon signs upon signs. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And I'm here to tell you now, I'm full on. Like I'm hardcore into this now. Like I'm doing the research, I'm reading the Bible, I'm following the church's survival guide. Like I'm doing this. I'm 100% committed to my God now. And I, in no small part, have that to thank Charlie Kirk for that. You know, I had my beliefs before, but his teachings and his words pushed me even closer to that. And then after his assassination, man, my heart just, I felt a hole in my chest. And I mean, it hurt. And I could not understand why it hurt so bad for somebody that I had never even met before. I'm sure I watched a lot of his content, but I watched a lot of all kinds of people's content. And I don't know, it struck me, and I realized that it wasn't just Charlie, it was the Lord. He was calling. He's been calling. And I don't know how I never noticed the signs before. I guess it was because I wasn't ready, but now that my heart's open, my mind's open, and I'm willing to accept his love and healing, man, I see him everywhere now. And I wish everybody could experience that, because it is a beautiful thing. It has changed my perspective on so many things. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like the community, the faith, the togetherness, the all praise to him above, because he is the way. He is the way. I'm not going back. I'm only moving forward from here on out. And I feel like Charlie and his religion and his faith has gave me even more faith. And going to that church on Sunday, man, I mean, I was overwhelmed the whole entire time, pretty much. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And shed many tears and just overwhelmed with joy. It wasn't sadness, it was joy. I've been missing something for so long, and it was love. It was God's love. And it's, I don't even know how to explain it. You have to experience it for yourself in order to understand. I mean, it really does something to you. And, you know, I've never really cared much what people thought about me, but now that I know where I'm headed, I've got a focus, and I know that he has my back. I always knew, but I know beyond the shadow of a doubt now. I mean, I have been through a lot in my life, and a lot of it I blamed on this person, that person, you know, this circumstance, that circumstance. It was all me. You know, we have free will to do whatever we want around here. And I was living my life the wrong way. That is no more. That is no more. I am a man of God now. So, I know some people aren't going to want to hear that. Some people aren't going to like that I'm saying that. But, you know, I hope God finds you the way that he found me. And if that's because of Charlie Kirk's or, you know, whoever it is that you listen to. I mean, I've watched so much Christian content over the past, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks or so, that it is just blowing my mind. Like, I'm questioning all kinds of things now that I never questioned before, and I'm not sad about it. I'm very happy about it. And I wish that everybody could experience that, you know? And that's all I want. That's all we want as Christians, as Americans, is for all of us to just get along and prosper together. It's all about togetherness and just moving forward towards him, using his words, his guide. I mean, he laid it all out for us. All we have to do is just follow it. It's hard. I'm not going to lie. I sin every day. I struggle every day. But that's not going to stop me. I'm a changed man now. And I hope and pray that everyone can find that in their life, whether it be through Christianity or whatever religion you choose. I just hope that you find that in your life, because it's fulfilling. There's no way to describe it. You have to feel it for yourself. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents. That's all I wanted to say. I don't want to get into the whole politics of everything. Never been much of a politics guy. But for me, he was a beautiful, godly man, and I am going to dearly miss him and his content and his preachings. And man, he taught me so much, and I thank him every day for pushing me towards that every day. And I will continue to do that. And as a soldier of God now, man, I tell you, there's a movement happening, and we're not letting it go away. We're not letting it go away. So, anyways, I love all y'all with my heart, my whole chest, everything. I pray that y'all have a great day. I pray that y'all have great lives. I pray that you have success and health. And I pray that you find the way into His arms. So that way we can all be united one day. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Peace and love.